Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at something pretty fascinating where international travel meets well, the real cutting edge of digital money. We've got this press release from Binance, and it details a, frankly, groundbreaking partnership they've set up with the Kingdom of Bhutan.
Absolutely. And this isn't just, another company saying, we take crypto now. This feels different. It's like a whole country rethinking tourism payments.
Exactly. That's the headline news, right?
Yeah.
Bhutan is launching the world's first national-level crypto payment system just for tourism.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that. A whole country basically saying, tourists, use your crypto here for almost everything.
It's a really bold move, potentially transformative, especially for a place like Bhutan with such a unique focus. So our goal today really is to get into this. What exactly are they doing?
Right?
How does it work? Why this? Why now? And, what could this mean? Bigger picture.
Yeah, what are the ripple effects? Our source here, this press release, it paints this picture of a maybe totally cashless trip in this amazing place. So let's start with the what. What exactly is the announcement?
Okay, so the core thing is Bhutan, first country, nationwide crypto payments, specifically for tourists. That's the key takeaway.
Not a pilot, not just a few hotels.
No. That's what's different. It's national level, designed to work across the whole tourism sector.
And it's not just Bhutan on its own, is it? There's collaboration involved?
Precisely. They've teamed up with Binance Pay. That's Binance's, payment feature, and really importantly, with DK Bank.
Bhutan's own digital bank.
Yes, Bhutan's first fully digital bank.
Yeah.
That local partnership, DK Bank, that seems to be the engine making it work on the ground.
And it sounds like it's already happening. The release says over 100 merchants are already using it.
Yeah, already live, which is, that's pretty impressive for a launch, right?
Definitely. Shows they're serious.
It does, in the scope of what you can pay for.
Yeah.
It's pretty wide. We're talking flights into Bhutan, your visa.
Which includes that sustainable development fee, right? That's central to their tourism.
Exactly. That fee is included. Then hotels, guides, entry fees for, monuments and cultural sites.
Wow. So it really could be end-to-end, like they say.
Seems like it. Even down to, buying souvenirs, local crafts, maybe even from those roadside stalls. That suggests real integration.
Okay, so I'm a tourist. I land in Bhutan. How do I actually use this? How do I pay?
It seems to work through QR codes. Static ones, dynamic ones, all running through the Binance Pay system.
So if I have a Binance account already...
Then yeah, it should be pretty familiar. You just use your Binance Pay app, scan the code the merchant shows you, and confirm the payment.
Simple enough. What kind of crypto can I use?
Well, they specifically mentioned BNB, Bitcoin, and USDC.
Okay.
But crucially, it also says Binance Pay supports over 100 cryptocurrencies.
Right.
So if you're in that ecosystem, you probably have quite a few choices.
That offers a lot of flexibility. Now, you mentioned DK Bank being crucial. How did they fit into this flow exactly?
Okay, yeah, DK Bank is kind of the bridge between the tourist paying in crypto and the local shop needing, local money.
Right. Bhutanese and Gultram.
Exactly.
Right.
So DK Bank, as the licensed digital bank there, handles that settlement. Tourist pays crypto via Binance Pay. DK Bank sorts out the conversion behind the scenes, and the merchant gets in Gultram.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So the local businesses don't actually need to handle crypto themselves if they don't want to.
That seems to be the key for getting everyone on board, especially smaller places. They just get paid as usual, essentially.
That makes a lot of sense for adoption. Okay, so we've got the what's and the how. Let's get into the why. Why Bhutan? Why is this kingdom, so famous for gross national happiness, diving into crypto tourism?
Well, and this is where it gets really interesting. They actually tie it directly to gross national happiness.
Really? How so?
The press release frames it as using digital innovation to support their core values: sustainability, preserving culture, well-being. It's not just tech for tech's sake.
Okay, so it's a tool to enhance their existing model, not replace it. What are the specific benefits they're aiming for tourists and for Bhutan itself?
For tourists, it's about a smoother experience.
Right.
Seamless, secure, maybe fewer headaches with exchanging money or carrying lots of cash, more flexibility.
What's that?
For merchants, especially the smaller ones, maybe more remote spots, just being able to take QR code payments easily opens things up. And the fees.
Ah, the fees. Always a big factor.
Yeah, Binance Pay often has much lower fees than, say, traditional card payments, sometimes zero gas fees within their system. Plus, the transactions are meant to be pretty much instant.
Lower fees, instant payments, that could really make a difference for small businesses, couldn't it? Empowering local communities more directly.
That seems to be the hope. And they also mentioned security features, encryption, 2FA for the users, real-time confirmations on the app. Adds layers of trust.
There are some quotes in the release, too. Richard Tang, Binance CEO, talks about this helping crypto adoption and travel, bridging cultures. Quite a big vision.
It is. And then you have Damcho Rinzin from Bhutan's Department of Tourism. He says it's more than just payments. It's a commitment to innovation, inclusion, and convenience.
Inclusion convenience, tying it back to helping local vendors and making things easier for visitors.
Exactly. It connects back to that G&H philosophy, in a way.
So, stepping back, what's the real significance here? Why should we pay attention?
I think the biggest thing is just that. This is the first time a whole country's tourism product has integrated crypto at a national level. We've seen businesses do it, sure, but not an entire nation's tourism strategy like this.
Right. And it tackles those common problems with digital payments, doesn't it? Like high fees eating into profits, or places, especially smaller ones, just not accepting cards or digital wallets.
Exactly. It aims to solve those barriers.
Yeah.
That transparency piece, real-time notifications for both sides that can build trust too.
It's also worth noting the partners again, maybe. DK Bank, being Bhutan's first digital bank, focused on accessibility.
Right. And Binance Pay, bringing that global reach, the tech, the large user base, support for tons of cryptos. You need both sides for something like this to work, presumably.
And then overlaying it all is Bhutan's own tourism philosophy, that high-value, low-volume, sustainable approach.
Yes, the press release mentions that. This seems like a way to enhance that model, using tech to improve the quality of the experience, not just chase numbers, and maybe distribute the benefits better locally.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. What's the main takeaway from this deep dive?
I think the core message is Bhutan, working with Binance Pay and their own DK Bank, has launched something genuinely new, a national crypto payment system just for tourism.
It's a real glimpse into maybe how travel and digital money could work together in the future.
For sure. It shows potential for, like you said, convenience and maybe lower costs for travelers.
And for economic empowerment and tech adoption for Bhutan.
Definitely. And, well, it leaves you thinking, doesn't it? What does it mean when a country known for tradition embraces crypto like this for tourism? Could other unique destinations follow this model?
Yeah, could this catch on? And what would that mean for how we travel globally or for financial inclusion?
Exactly. What other surprising ways might technology and culture intersect down the road? Lots to think about.
Some really interesting questions to ponder. Thanks for digging into this with us today.
My pleasure.
Until our next deep dive.